Honeybee Reviews, and I am with the internet's favorite up-and-coming rock band, Riff Wood. Can you do me a favor and introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Carson Groves. I play guitar, I sing, and I write songs.
I'm Hiram Russin, and I do exactly what he does.
I'm Shredder. I play the drums, and occasionally I'll sing.
And how old are you guys?
We are 15 and he's 16.
How long have you been making music for?
Our first song we made as a band was like 2 years ago.
One question I did have for you was, whose idea was it to form a band, or how did the whole band concept come about?
We all kind of met like different periods of elementary, and then we were inspired by this show actually on Netflix, and that kind of just sparked the idea to start a band. So we all kind of just claimed our instruments and went from there.
And recently, you guys have been going viral on TikTok, on Instagram, all over social media. What has that been like? What does it feel like?
I mean, it's crazy. Like, we have kind of like it's just weird to think that we have like people all around the world that are like just in random places, they just know us, and then there's like still some people we know personally that have no idea we went viral or anything. So it's weird, but yeah, it's really cool. It's really fun.
What's it like going to school? Like, do you have people that stop you in the halls and are like, hey, I love what you guys are doing? Or is it like you said, where it's most people don't even know?
Well, every once in a while, we'll get someone who's like, hey, saw you guys on TikTok, you're pretty cool. But mostly it hasn't really changed. So some of this viral stuff doesn't feel as real because everything kind of feels the same at school and stuff. But yeah, our lives have definitely changed.
I've been seeing a lot of the comments on the videos are fans saying that you sound like Green Day or you sound like the Beatles. Do you have any specific artists that you guys have listened to that have kind of influenced your sound or inspired your music?
Yeah, I think we were all, like, our main inspiration was Green Day. But, I mean, we all have tons of different artists that we're interested in. Like me, what inspired me was, Green Day, Blink-182, and The Police. Those were the top three.
Mine were probably Green Day, the Beatles, and probably Nirvana.
Mine's probably similar to his: Green Day, Beatles, Nirvana, maybe even some Smashing Pumpkins or something.
There are people in the music industry that say rock is dead right now, that there's no good rock bands, nobody's making good rock music, but I've seen you guys do these awesome covers of Smashing Pumpkins, of the Beatles, of Radiohead. What would you tell people that think that way?
I'd say there's definitely a big void in the industry for rock and everything. You know, there's like country and rap is like kind of having its a little moment, but yeah, there's definitely a big void. You know?
Definitely think there's probably more rock bands than ever with how easy it is to kind of put your music out there, but it definitely, at least from what I've seen, it's definitely not the main thing or what's really playing a lot right now. But it would be cool if it was, because I really like that type of music.
Personally, I've noticed a resurgence a little bit in rock music, and I'm glad you guys are making music and helping rock, make it stand again. One thing that you said, Hiram, was that it's easier than ever to put music out right now. But at the same time, it's really hard for artists or any creator to post something online because it feels really personal and anybody can see it, right? So how did you guys get over the feeling of maybe it's a little cringe to post something online, or it's scary, or you feel nervous? What advice would you give to a content creator or an artist that should be doing, utilizing social media that way?
At first, when we were a lot younger, we were scared about it kind of being cringe. Then I feel like slowly we just put out more videos that were more like our personality, and people started to like it more, so that kind of boosted our confidence.
And when it's your dream, because obviously our dream is to play music, and it's what we love. So when that's your dream, you just want to put your all into it, and some of the other stuff doesn't really matter. Maybe it is a little cringe, but we want to put our music out there. We want people to see it. So obviously that doesn't end up mattering. So
yeah, I would say if you're really passionate about music, you have to let your audience know that you're passionate about it, and that should help get some more traction and everything. And just, it's like good to follow trends because that's just what the algorithm will help with and everything. But just make sure you have your own original ideas and don't be scared to try new things, I guess.
So your first ever album is coming out soon, right? Do you guys have a release date for the album?
I wouldn't say a specific release date, but we are trying really hard to get it early 2025.
The new kind of thing seems to be like releasing single at a time to kind of build the momentum or whatever and get a bigger audience. So that's what we're shooting for. But yeah, what he said, early 2025.
And do you guys have a name for the album yet? Would you be willing to share it?
It's going to be called Tough Luck.
The same name as one of the lead singles, Tough Luck, right? That's funny that you mentioned that because I actually wanted to talk about that song a little bit with you guys because it's one of my favorite songs that you guys have written. I love the songwriting. Do all three of you guys, by the way, contribute to songwriting usually? Yeah. That's cool. I love how the song is about not really wanting to grow up. I love the line. It's something like, I hop over the fence of maturity. That is just beautifully written. Can you tell me a little bit more about that song and maybe why you are using the same name to that track as the name for your record?
Yeah, I mean, the song is a lot about what you said, like, wanting to stay youthful, but like, while things are just changing and, well, your whole life is kind of changing. But, yeah, the album, we just thought the name sounded sick, but like, the more we look at it, like, a lot of the songs are just about either personal problems that we have or just random things that we just decide to make a song about. And so I think, and like a, pop punk angst kind of thing of Tough Luck just kind of fits the album. Yeah.
One thing that we've noticed is that we just have here actually take.
Do you want to try again? No, okay. That's okay. I would love to know what has been the hardest part about making the album.
Trying to balance school and posting all these videos on social media while also trying to improve our music and play live shows. Just all of that combined is just really hard because we really want to focus on the music, but then that also comes with other stuff. And yeah, since we're still in school, we have to focus on that, but it is a hard balance.
What does like your family think? Like, are they very supportive of you, with your endeavors with the band?
I think at times they're way too supportive. I gotta know. They're just really invested in it. Yeah. So, but yeah, it still feels pretty normal.
Well, I don't know if that's very punk of you guys to answer that way, but what have you been most excited for regarding the album? Is there anything that you are super excited about?
I mean, like pretty much half the album's already out right now, and so we just kind of really excited to see what people think of the other half. We've gotten pretty good feedback from the first half, so just kind of excited to hear.
We've put a lot of hard work into all of these songs, and we really love them, so we really want to show everyone the songs, and yeah.
Do you guys produce all of your own songs?
We track some of the stuff in our home studio, but we have this really awesome producer, Jordan Stevenson, who does all the mixing and mastering and all that techie stuff. He does really well. He's awesome.
So Blur is your newest single. It's already one of my favorite songs of the year. Can you tell me what it was like making that song, or just a little bit more about it, because it's my personal favorite?
I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's like I just thought of the idea randomly to just the song is not related to me in any sort of way. It's just I thought of the idea of like two people in a relationship and like someone messed up and they want to fix it and everything, and so that's just what sparked it. And then all the lyrics came and all the melody and everything, and then the whole band just like made it a whole song. And then yeah, it's just crazy to see all like the covers and everything, people, and like it's just awesome. Yeah.
He had the idea on the toilet.
The first day that we posted about it, it was like day before Halloween or after or something, and we just ran out of video ideas. So we're like, oh, let's just post this new one we've been working on, and we didn't think anything of it, and then it happened to go viral. So, yeah, yeah.
And actually, we were this close to deleting it, really? Because we didn't feel that good about it, but then Carson was just like, "Nah, bro, just keep it up." So, and then thank goodness we didn't delete it. But yeah, it's funny how that happens.
what do you guys do when you have a little bit of free time, not music related, not school related, when you're just chilling? What do you guys do?
Well, we all kind of golf, actually. We took like a summer golf trip. I mean, Hiram wasn't there, but it was fun. We do like boating and stuff in the summer, but I mean, occasionally we'll just video games, but.
And I mean, we get asked this question quite a bit, and to be honest, the answer is music is like our entire life. So we don't like to do that much other stuff besides it. So, yeah.
All right, music lovers. Do you have a favorite album that came out in 2024?
I mean, us all being obsessed with Green Day, I think we're gonna say Saviors. yeah. So I'm pretty sure it's an obvious answer.
I'm actually a fan of Benson Boone. I think he's a great singer, and I really like his songs. So I'm pretty sure his most recent album came out, and yeah, it did. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't listen to a lot of recent music, but other than Green Day, Blink-182 dropped an album, I think, 2023. Yeah, the deluxe. But I don't know. There was a few songs on there I liked.
What are your goals as a band for the next 5 years? Like in 5 years, where do you see yourselves?
I think just playing as many shows as we can, making as many songs and albums as we can, and maybe some tours, maybe summer tours, something.
I would love to see a live show. Do you have one soon that you can advertise?
We're playing at Kilby Court on February 11th. Tickets go on sale a week, maybe. We'll post about it on social media when it's out. But yeah, and then just a couple local shows and stuff.
Anything that you have coming up that you want to plug for the video, or a joke you want to tell? Anything at all?
Stay tuned for the next song. It's going to be One Thing's on My Mind. We made a couple videos on it, but it's a good one. It's one of my personal favorites on the album.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit harder rock than I think our other songs, but I think people like it. So
awesome. Bringing rock back again. Thanks for hanging out with me.
Yeah, thank you so much.
That's awesome. Well, that's it. Simple as that.